Where's Cece?
Boy, we lost Sissy.
Maybe she took a quick bathroom break. All right. Two point oh.
All right. I'm gonna
Okay, I just told her in Discord that the link was sent.
And she's back.
I'm
Yay.
here. Hello. I am here.
Okay.
Okay. Let's try this again.
Oh
God.
my goodness.
What?
You're squeaking, honey. Drink more coffee.
I'm trying.
Oh no. I don't want to curse you, but... Okay. Has the stream started?
Yeah, we're live.
I can't get it to come up. I'm still showing offline.
No, it's a brand new, whatchamacallit.
Hi, Mia.
Let's see.
Well,
Mia's
hi,
asking
everybody.
me if I'm okay. Yes, we're live.
Well, at least someone knows where we are.
Right. Oh my gosh.
There it is. I found it.
All right.
Let's try this again.
Yes, let's try this again. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our 2.5
2.0.
2.0, yeah. And let's see, where were we? Oh yeah, it's roll calls. I see we got Mia coming back, and we got Cage Misery.
Misery.
Good morning, ladies. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're staying warm.
More warmer than me right now.
No.
Yep.
So, anyway,
Since we had to start over, we're just going to go ahead and do this outcast.
yeah.
Shall we? Philia, I'm actually not going anywhere. You were asked to come on here today as a surprise to you. You're actually going to be interviewed today.
What?
Yep.
Me? You guys are interviewing me?
Yes.
Yes.
What are you doing? What are you guys? You crazy?
Today,
What are you doing?
Julia, today, this is about you.
You.
Oh, you're funny.
No, no. Since
Yeah.
you've done a lot for us, you're on Story Dread and all over the horror community, we decided that it's your time in the hot seat.
Yep.
Oh man.
That's
And Kenny and Miss Stereo were in on this too. Huh?
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you sneaky people.
Surprise this.
Yeah. Okay. You guys, I'm gonna get you.
Well, I approached Outcast and I said, hey, She's an upcoming and new female narrator in the community. So let's interview her.
Right.
So,
Okay.
I hope everybody knows in the chat. We're going to hear about this after the show.
Yeah. Already, Mina's saying sneaky, sneaky.
Yep.
All right. So,
Okay.
ladies first.
I'm ready.
Well,
Oh,
of
no,
course
no,
you.
no, no, no. Outcast.
Oh,
Oh,
do I have to take over the interview?
no. No.
Okay.
So I'll start first. Of course, you've told us before, but tell the lovelies, how did you come up with the name Philia Noctis, and how was she born?
Oh, Philia. Well, Philia was born out of necessity. I have several medical issues, and one of them is chronic migraines, and I'm very photophobic. I'm very sensitive to light. So even though I get migraine treatments in the form of Botox injections, I still spend a good deal of my life in the dark, hiding from the light. So I wanted my name to reflect that, and be part of the horror kind of culture thing. And so I just kind of felt like I was, the daughter of night, the daughter of the night, daughter of darkness kind of thing. And for some reason, I just thought, hey, I wonder what that sounds like in Latin. And I looked it up and I went, oh, that's really cool. So, hello, Orla. Welcome.
Hi, Orla.
We have Orla.
Welcome.
Orla Seraph. I
Sure.
can never pronounce. Orla Seraph. Yeah, I'll pronounce it
Seraph.
later. But Orla, welcome to the stream, and we got a newcomer in the house, Bree Thompson.
Hi, Bree.
Welcome.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome, Bree.
So my question to you, sis, as soon as I quit having a brain fart, where do you see your channel going, and what do you see for your channel in the future?
Oh, goodness. Well, I didn't see it going this far, so I would like to just keep building on the channel. I really enjoy doing the collabs with people. So that's, I want to keep doing that. I want to, just keep producing videos, real live stories, plus, no sleeps, I think. Where it's going, I don't know. I guess I'm just going to follow it where it leads me. I would have never imagined that I'd be doing, a Friday live stream on Dezombified. So, I think we're just going to ride this one for a while without direction till we see where everything kind of goes.
Awesome. Well, in just a few short months, you've already uploaded a couple of videos to your channel.
Right.
And which are amazing, by the way, and you should have another one coming out soon.
Thank you.
Along with some other collabs. You're welcome.
I do.
So I see your channel going far, and I believe you'll be collabing with Madam Raven and a couple of other amazing and awesome female narrators. So
yes, that is. Madam Raven is starting a collab that's going to be coming out right around the New Year's. And I think there's like 15 ladies. It's an all-female collaboration.
How do you feel about that?
Oh, I'm excited. I'm in some grand company. Mina asked, or no, I'm sorry. Evilvich asked what time is the live stream on Fridays. We go on right after Steve Stockton, and he starts at. Now I got to figure this out. What's Eastern
7.
time? He starts at 7:00 Mountain Standard Time.
Or if
So
you live in
that's-
Central Time,
That's
8 o'clock. Or if you live in Eastern Time, it's 9 o'clock, I believe.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, I think that's right. Oh, Mia Mina says she thinks we're up to 22 female narrators now. Oh my gosh,
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
that's awesome. That's exciting. There's so much talent. It's going to be amazing.
Oh, I
It's
look
absolutely
forward to it.
amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, aside from Madam Raven, you've also collabed with, who else? Mad Chatter, along with everybody else here. And I believe Bad Vibes Storytelling.
Yes. Yes.
How do you feel
Bad
to
vibes.
How do you feel to be in a club with the big timers?
Oh my goodness. I'm just honored that, like, they even know who I am. But they seem to, like what I do. So I'm getting a lot of offers. I'm getting a lot of people asking, hey, will you just do, can you do 1 or 2 lines for me? Or will you write a story for this? Or will you, read a whole story for this other one? So I've got, the Madam Raven one. And I'm waiting for Irish Nightmare. Actually, he's got a story of mine sitting, waiting. He used to be Irish Pasta.
And what about Moschino?
Oh, yeah, I've got one with Moschino. As a matter of fact, I recorded the stuff for him last night. I've got to send it to him today. And,
Woohoo!
yeah, I did. I also did a little bit of work with Rain Willow.
That
And I
was
can't
great.
remember her YouTube. Yeah, she had taken a Goosebumps story.
Oh.
And or Goosebumps type story. I don't know if it was actually a Goosebumps. And yeah, I played the mom. And in Moschino's story, I'm playing the mom. But that's
So-
okay. There's
Of all-
also another mega collab coming out by Stereo Dread that
Yes.
Yes.
I did a collab with CCG and the Evil Outcast.
And it is an original story that you and I wrote.
It is.
And it's a wonderful story.
I
Oh,
hope you
it's
guys
cute.
are hungry.
But you know something? I kind of see a story series involving the 2 characters that you two played.
Oh my.
You might want to think about that.
A series. Well,
Oh.
yeah, we could try. We might be able to take that somewhere. The sisters.
That would be awesome.
Well, with your voice the way it is right now, it would be perfect for recording.
Exactly.
Now. She's trying to get better. So
I know.
I think I'm just getting sick.
So, in light of some of the collabs you are involved with or are being involved with, what is your dream collab?
Oh my goodness. Wow. There's so many amazing authors. I think Darkness Prevails would be amazing. Mr. Extremes, although he and I have worked together before. He was like the first person I worked with was Mr. Extremes way before I even had a channel.
I remember
Miss-
that.
Mr. Extremes asked me to tell him some of my personal experiences. And I'm not exactly sure whatever happened with that interview. It was supposed to be part of his podcast, but then his mother got sick. So, you know, I can understand him not getting that out. That's not the important part. Taking care of his mother is the important part.
Exactly.
So just about, I mean, I want to work with everybody. I you know, there's a couple of individuals, but I want to work with everybody.
And I believe you will, and I think your channel's going to go far. You have the voice, you have the talent, and you're going to go far.
I hope so. And I will take everybody with me. Oh, Mia says, let's read. Jensen, darkness prevails, your maker, swamp dweller. Yeah, I would work with every one of them.
I would too.
Willingly. Not even bat an eye. You want me to say one line? I'll say one line for you. You know.
So will I. But oh.
Okay. So what's next? Next question. Come on. I'm ready for you.
Well, I did. We all know that your favorite author is Timothy Duran. That's right there.
Yes, he is. I love Timothy. I love the way Timothy thinks.
Yeah.
He's a twisted young man,
Yeah.
but he's a twisted, talented young man.
Exactly. But my next question is, if there was any author, independent, unknown, or major, that you would like to narrate a story from, who would it be and why?
Oh my goodness. Let me think. Wow. Well, of course, there's always, you know, the infamous Stephen King. Some of his short stories I think would be really fun to narrate. Dean Koontz is pretty amazing too.
Yes, he is.
I actually had a friend that wrote a series of books, and unfortunately he's deceased now.
Aww.
And they were independently published, and I don't know who has the rights to his books. And this is before, like, you know, you published on the internet. This, when I mean independently published, I mean like independently published. And he's got 5 books, and they were all set in the Southwest, basically in Arizona, with the Yaqui tribe, and mostly the Yaqui, the Maricopa peoples, and they were Native American. What am I trying to say? They weren't any of the legends that you hear talked about. It wasn't a Wendigo. It wasn't a Dogman. You know, these were all independent. And I don't know if he did research. Like I said, he's deceased and I can't pick his brain. I don't know if these are real legends that he investigated. I would have to find my books and look up. I know he talks about a little bit of it, but yeah, he was a local to Arizona, to Phoenix. His name was Adam Newswander, and he used to do the science fiction convention circuit. And I would love to be able to narrate his stories because they were amazing. And I've never read or heard anything else like them. So that would be so cool. Totally untapped. You know, nobody else has ever heard these kind of thing.
Is there anyone in the chat that has a question for Philia? If you do, type it in the chat and we will try to get to as many of your questions as we can.
Exactly. Especially this one from Dezombified. What's your favorite thing about horror and all things spooky?
My love of horror started forever ago when I was a little kid. I was abused as a child, and I liked horror because it made my life seem not so bad. You know, the horror stories and stuff. I would read books, and my first stepfather would not harass me while I was reading because it was educational. And somewhere along the line, I started with the Amityville Horror and Jaws were the first two major adult books I ever read. I think I was in like 6th grade. And I just went from there. It was like I could totally get absorbed into this. And my life's not so bad. And then the thought of like creating a character being somebody else, being able to step away from young Philia was it was a good thing. So that just kind of got me started. And then I was always the creepy kid, not the goth kid though. I mean, the goth, they didn't have goth when I was younger. But I was always, I always wanted to be Wednesday Addams. So that was kind of, Mia Mina is asking me how long my friend Adam has been dead. I think he's been gone at least 15 years.
Aww.
So yeah, I think it's been a while.
Miss him a lot, don't you?
Adam was a neat guy. I had a group of friends that, I met them, like I said, at the science fiction convention circuit. And they were really smart people. We had an astronomer who was also an author, and we had a couple other science fiction authors, not real big names, but you can still find their books out there. And they were all local to Phoenix, and they would have a Friday night. We'd all go over to Adam's house, and we'd all sit around. He had this huge dining room table that sat like 12. And we would sit around and talk about everything. And I just sat there and absorbed, just basking in the knowledge of these guys, these authors and stuff. It was just so cool. And sometimes we'd have more than 12 people. I mean, sometimes they'd have parties and, and then of course, every time there was a convention, a science fiction convention, they'd all get together there. And met a couple of pretty famous authors, science fiction authors. One's named Spider Robinson, and he wrote The Cross Time Saloon, Lady Slings the Blues, and the whole series. And Simon Hawke. I don't remember what Simon Hawke's series was, but yeah, so just hanging out with those guys, absorbing being around them. And I was young. I was less than 30 when I was at the knee of these gentlemen and listening to them talk about the writing process and batting around ideas and stuff. It was just amazing. So I don't know if that answered the question. I kind of wandered on that one.
Yeah. What's your favorite scary movie?
Oh my goodness.
Asked by Caged Misery.
Okay, Caged Misery. What is my favorite scary movie? goodness. That's kind of hard to pin down. I mean, the original Poltergeist, of course, will always be a favorite. Because that's, I'm from that era. But I was just talking the other night with some friends on Discord about like The Hills Have Eyes, the original. That was pretty dang scary. Hitchcock. I love Hitchcock movies. So but I think my all-time absolute favorite, and you guys are gonna laugh, I love Nosferatu. Max Schreck. That was just for that time frame and everything. I mean, okay, so it was the retelling of Dracula, but still, it was good. So.
No, nothing wrong with that right there.
All right.
Mia Mina says, I'm sorry, I don't know who would hold the copyright of your friend's works. Maybe his family. You would need to ask their permission, whoever owns the copyright. So,
right.
And that's depending if you still have any contact with them, with his family.
I don't. I know he had a daughter somewhere, and before he died, he and his wife had divorced. Not the daughter's mother, but his second wife. So I don't know who holds the copyrights. But I've even got one unpublished editor's edition of the final book. It's never been published. I don't know if you guys have ever seen an editor's edition.
Oh no, is that like a director's cut of a movie or something like that?
Kind of. It's what he wrote his book. He sent it to publisher. They were going through the editing process, and it was kind of like a proof. You know how you get proof sets of. I don't know how to describe it. It's a pre-released copy, but I don't think it's the final edit. So it was, but he gave that to me for my birthday one year. I got a copy of every one of his books, signed, including the editor's edition. One of my prized possessions. It was an awesome birthday gift. Actually, they threw a party for me.
Woo!
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Oh yeah, Cage Misery says her go-to is Silence of the Lambs, and the Halloween franchise. Yes, Silence of the Lambs. That book was even more intense than the movie. So.
I love Silence of the Lambs.
Vincent Price. Yes, I love Vincent Price.
Yes,
love Vincent Price. 13 Past Midnight, Steve Stockton did a Vincent Price retrospective over the weekend. Ooh. And he just played on a loop a whole bunch of Vincent Price narrations and some of Vincent Price's original stories. I don't know if he wrote them as him being part of them, or if these were actually like his personal experiences. But that was pretty interesting. I spent hours listening to that this weekend. Steve Stockton played it on a loop. It was great.
Oh, man.
I love Vincent Price. He was
I think
really
I missed
good.
that one.
Yeah, I missed it too.
Well, if there was a premiere, I missed it. But if he has a replay of it, I might jump into his channel and
he's got it on his YouTube channel.
Okay, that's what I was asking. I might jump into his channel and listen to it and maybe fall asleep to it.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes, we can hear you.
Because I was muted for a few minutes, so.
You sure
Are
you're
you-
okay, Cece?
Yes, I'm
I'm starting to worry
fine.
about you.
No, I'm fine. Thank you, but I'll be okay. Nothing a little warm tea and cough drops can't cure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Next question.
Cece, you have any questions?
I'm getting there. Hold on. um, other than the collab that the three of us have done together, do you and Evil Outcast plan to have future collabs together?
Oh, I'm sure we will.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think we have anything set in concrete, but oh yeah, I'm sure we will. I'm sure we will either be, working directly with each other or even being part of the same collab, like we were with Bad Vibes.
Mm-hmm.
We do seem to work well together, especially on Friday mornings when he brings me my coffee.
Yeah.
Coffee with stag's blood.
Yeah. I'm sorry I couldn't be able to bring the stag boat this morning. Fresh out.
Oh, yeah, that's okay.
Duke decided to get into the supply already.
Of course he did. Of course he did. That darn dog.
Oh, we got a question from Cage Misery. Where do you
Okay.
find inspiration to write stories?
I write a lot of my stories from personal paranormal experience. I'll start with like a personal experience, and I usually will write the story about the experience, and then I will take the concept of that experience and add on to it to actually create then more of a no sleep style. But it's based in personal experience because I have been one of those people that I've had stuff happen to me my whole life. Paranormal experiences and just all kinds of crazy stuff. All kinds of crazy stuff. So that's, yeah, I get my inspiration from life. I have a lot of relatives. Well, not a lot of relatives. I have a couple of relatives that also have had many, many paranormal experiences, and I have their permission to write their stories. So, yeah, most of my stuff starts out based in true life experiences.
That is awesome.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Cage Mystery is asking me some awesome questions here.
Yeah.
Go for it, Misery.
Mia asked if you could be any supernatural or paranormal creature, what will it be?
Oh my goodness.
Before you
Supernatural
answer
or
that,
paranormal.
we got to say bye for now to Evil Witcher. She's heading off.
Oh, okay.
Bye, EW.
Bye, honey. Have a good day.
Have a good day.
Be safe out there. Stay warm.
Yes.
If I could be any supernatural or paranormal creature, what would it be? Wow. Wow. Oh goodness, I don't know. I don't know. I just the image of a harpy keeps popping into my head. And that's not a good sign. I don't know why I'm thinking of harpies this morning, but that's what keeps popping into my head at the moment is harpy. I kept trying to think of something else, but so apparently harpies. Bare-breasted screeching woman? Okay.
Hello, AK.
Hey, maybe that's a Pornhub thing I can start doing.
Philia, naughty jar.
We are not going to get on that subject.
No, we're not going to get on that subject. That is a running joke, folks. Please don't think I'm actually going to go bare-breasted onto Pornhub and read my stories. That's not happening.
Girl.
That was.
You better not.
Listen to you. No, that was a joke, but no, Harpy keeps coming to mind, or the Morrigan kind of is popping in there too.
I've heard about that creature. Yeah.
Yeah, but both of them tend to be evil, so I'm not exactly sure how. I mean, I don't perceive myself as evil, but I suppose there are people out there that feel that I am.
Well, to put in the words of Dr. Smith from Lost in Space, evil knows evil.
Oh, goodness. That's what's happening here. Are you corrupting me, young man?
I was just fixing to say, well, your boyfriend, his first name is Evil.
Right.
X-Files.
The truth is out there.
Okay, disclaimer here. Stereo Dread and Dezombified do not support or necessarily agree with the opinions of their guests.
Case Misery asks, do you... Somebody read it.
Do I believe in curses and urban legends?
And Mia asked if she stumped you. Well, first, answer Cage's question first.
Right. I think you can curse people, but I think it's more of a psychological device than an actual magical device to use against someone. You tell them they're cursed and you convince them they're cursed, then they will be. Urban legends, some of them, yeah. Because, like, Bigfoot, well, I don't know if Bigfoot's actually an urban legend. More of a cryptid. Urban legends. Well, I don't believe in the giant crocodiles in the sewers of New York, or alligators in the sewers of New York, or in upstate New York, like Lake Placid. Don't believe that. But yeah, I think some of these things are based in truth. Now, some of the modern ones, like Slender Man, no. I think that is more of a case of enough people believing in it. They're starting to make it happen. But a lot of the older legends, I think, are based in truth. And they both interest me, actually. So.
I think at this time, I'll go ahead after you're finished.
I was just going to
go ahead and talk about the merch. Go ahead.
Okay. The Morrigan, she's right. The Morrigan isn't exactly evil. It's just the people that cross her. And then they're, hell hath no fury. Like a Morrigan scorned. Horror by Numbers is in the chat.
Hello, HBN. How are you?
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Dezombified says, best herbs and spices for warding off evil and smelling good too. What?
Sage and sandalwood.
Yeah.
Sage and sandalwood. That's my go-to. That's always that. That's what I do. Sage and sandalwood.
Well, when she's doing sage and sandalwood, make sure you're not anywhere in the vicinity, outcast.
Right. Well, it's to get rid of other evils.
I know. I'm being funny.
You can actually leave an opening. Well, not an opening, but you can grant permission for things to come through your wards if you are so inclined. When you're warding your house, you can. Some things can have permission. So, like the demon booty boy, he knows my back door is unlocked.
Well, I'm not so much.
Mugwort and
worried about
juniper.
the-
Orla
What
is correct.
outcast?
Nothing. Go ahead, finish.
No,
Oh,
what is
Dezombified says she meant for boiling on the stove. Mugwort and juniper, yes, those are good. Dragon's blood and bloodroot. I'm actually allergic to the smell of dragon's blood. It causes me migraines. Tears. Very sad. But yeah, I can't do dragon's blood. Naga Champa actually is another it's a collection of herbs. I was just informed that Booty Boy is on vacation right now.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I'm not more worried about him.
who is Booty Boy?
As much as I'm worried
You
about.
know, the demon Booty. You are really jealous of my cat. Really? My familiar?
Yeah.
You're jealous of my familiar.
Yes.
What, just because he's a
Goppo?
he's a reincarnated boob man? My cat.
Anyway.
We need to do merch.
Yes. Moving on.
You go ahead, Outcast.
All right. Now on to the merchandise. Your plain old mug just ain't waking you up anymore. Not feeling that plain old sweater, especially during this cold weather. Then come on down to Dezombified's store on Teespring, and we'll hook you up handsomely. We got everything from hoodies to coffee mugs to stickers to baby clothing. And we also have socks, and the leggings are coming soon.
Oh, I'm so getting a pair. After Kenny models them. Also, if you want your own custom designed mug, just send the information and the picture you want to the Zombified in direct message, and we will take care of the rest.
Yes, and you will get your own personalized mug, like this beautiful Creepy Clown Girl personalized mug, and also Philia and myself have our own personalized ones.
Yes, and mine has actually been sold not just to me, or well, it was gifted to me, but Banshiba actually bought another one of my mugs and one of your mugs.
Mine or Outcast?
Oh, I'm sorry, Outcasts. Yes, she has
Yes.
one of Outcasts and one of mine.
And one of mine, so
Oh, she bought one of yours too.
yes,
Oh, I didn't know that.
yes.
Oh, cool.
Also,
She's starting
I
a
will-
collection too.
Yes, I still want to say thank you to Banshiba for gifting me the awesome hoodie that will be coming in the mail that is personalized with Creepy Clown Girl. Love you.
That's so sweet that she did that.
Yeah, very sweet.
So I'll be warm this winter and supporting and the Zombified. And I can't wait to proudly wear it.
We can't wait either.
Yep.
Pictures coming soon.
Ooh. And it looks like we have a 2-minute warning, or
Okay.
in this case, 1-minute warning. Is there any more anything else you'd like to say before we head out, Philia?
Thank you. Thank you for doing this. Both of you. You guys are wonderful. And you surprised me. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. And
You're welcome.
and for those of you in the chat and behind the control booth that helped with them, I know where you guys are. No, this was you guys gave me feels. I got all feels now.
Oh, we love you.
Yeah,
Oh, I love you guys too.
Thank you to the Zombified, Kenny and Mysterio for having us on again this week. Thank you to Evil Outcasts for always being here with me and being an awesome host with me. And to the amazing Sea Horde and all the awesome moderators for joining us today.
Thank you, mods. Mia.
You were what? Yes, you were what the world. You helped them.
Yeah.
Let me start over again.
Okay.
You helped to make. You helped make the world go wrong. There we go.
The sound effects are great today.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm glad we were able to have you on as our guest. And
I'm flattered to be here and honored.
And Outcast, I'm going to go ahead and let you send us out as I'm going to rest my voice for a minute.
Yes. Get some sleep.
I did sleep.
Apparently not enough. Well, well, I don't know if we still have a show later tonight, but if we do, be sure to check. Be sure to come back later tonight for another beautiful and creepy edition of Dezombified. So for all of us here at Stereo Tread, powered by
Dezombified. Oh, sorry.
Yes, we're coming back tonight, so stay tuned, and we'll see you later tonight for Steve Stockton, Unicorpse, Creepy Clown Girl, and our guest Philly Noctis. And of course, for Miss Kenny, Miss Stereo, and Kenny Dreadful, I am Evil Outcast. As always, watch
your
six.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Mwah.
Aw, Bathsheba came in late. Sorry.
Oh.
Love you, Ben Sheba.
Love you, Bathsheba. We mentioned your gift and your mugs.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.